pretty good for me in the USA, but you must understand it's very different from Europe. Techno house music is very underground in America. You know, we don't have big festivals until just the last few years. A lot of nightclubs are afraid of this music, and so it's very underground, very niche, very intimate, very beautiful, very cool. So it's hard to get gigs, and as you've seen, many of the original producers, such as myself and Tim Taylor, are the guys that are still playing, you know. And so for the new guys, I feel bad for it, because it's the new guys. It's hard to get gigs, especially if you're not producing.
Okay, and hopefully you got a lot of dates out of America, where house music and your music in particular is really appreciated.
Well, yeah, it's well, you know, I have kind of I have a split personality. You know, there's Woody McBride, there's DJ ESP, there's a little bit of both. You know, currently, you know, I play deep techno, psychedelic, hypnotic techno. But now we're doing this acid tour. It's a little bit of a retro tour, but it's also a futuristic tour too, because house and techno has gotten so formulated and so compressed and so fashionable that they're afraid to have some modulation and some expansion, and so I think the new acid sound is this new acid sound. I think it's going to be really cool, really successful. Okay. You know, and going back to America, you know, you might wonder, why is techno so underground in America? You know, in America, hip hop is number one, and all the young kids are into hip hop. But what has arrived recently that's similar to hip hop? Dubstep. It's massive around the world because it's a cooler, better version of hip hop, without all the shitty rap, without all the attitude, a little bit more peace and love woven into it. So it's not. I'm not a dubstep DJ, but I see why and understand why, and so I think that dubstep is going to pave the way for more interesting techno to come too. So.
I know that there are some French guys, by example, who make some release on Communiqué, as
oui.
Anthony Dupont and
Collation,
Jamency. Yeah. Are there some special country like France where you have some connection like this?
France and me are in love. And France has been very good to me, and it's one way of me saying thank you, is to support new French artists. And like you said, I haven't been so active in the last 5 years, but before, a lot of exchange between France, and I come to France, you know, 3 or 4 or 5 times a year, and you know, as you know, it's a beautiful country, and lots of people are very nice, and so it's like it's just my way of saying thank you.
And some other country we especially love, like France?
Well, the other countries that have been very good to me, Argentina, Germany, those are the big 3, Germany and France and Argentina.
Oh, Argentina.
Argentina, you might not know this, it might have the best dance scene in the world.
Oh yeah.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Amazing. There's some great underground clubs in Buenos Aires, and deep techno and deep house are the kings of South America. You know, very sophisticated. When I go there to play, first time I went there, I said, "Okay, what time are we gonna eat dinner?" And he goes, "Let's eat now." And they took me to the hotel. I said, "Okay, what time you pick me up?" They pick you up at 6. I go, "Well, 6 was 2 hours ago." Yeah, 6 a.m. and you play till noon. Very sophisticated scene. People, they dance all night until the day, much like Europe, but real serious about it in Argentina and Brazil, Colombia. It's really fantastic. Yeah, okay, cool. So, yeah, I've got some great relationships with a few different countries around the world: France, Germany, Argentina, Canada, USA. It's a very, very lucky guy.